Now, tell us about the resources sector and two big threats. We know that the Albanese Labor government is talking about some sort of tax on our fossil fuel exports, and now they've signed up to this United Nations climate change agenda, $2 trillion a year, and there are suggestions from activists that there should be a global tax on fossil fuels to fund that. Either way, the Australian industries are going to get hit, aren't they?
Well, this is the crazy thing, is that we know Australian resources, coal and gas in particular, but all of our critical minerals are mined to the highest standards in the world. Our coal has the highest calorific value. It is still a critical component in creating steel, and we have the lowest emissions from our coal. So it makes absolutely no sense for Australia to step back from its production and to allow other suppliers to go to the market with higher emissions. This is an incredibly important industry for Australia, for the rest of the world. But in Australia, it brings in big dollars, it pays double the average wage, it supports regional towns and allows us to have this first world lifestyle that we have.
Well, what about what about Chris Bowen and therefore Anthony Albanese signing on to this UN agenda at Sharm el-Sheikh? We don't know what it's going to cost us or when. We just know that Australia's going along with it, and they'll want to keep going along with it because they want to get the next COP meeting. I mean, what damage could this do? When do we get to find out the costs and the timing of all this?
Well, that's exactly right. Australia has just signed up to a commitment with no idea of the costs, no idea who that they would be expected to pay the money to. I mean, there's not even a suggestion yet that some of the biggest emitters would be also coming to the table. It is complete madness.
Authorised by Susan McDonald, Liberal National Party, Townsville.